I think you're right. But you never count out Rick.
Rick, who on a lot of levels has almost no business being here, but is still alive in the tournament, not because he's a bad player, but because he's been pulling through. He's doing good, and we're looking forward to it
when it's necessary. Absolutely.
So I think most of our viewers know the flag set by now, but Overworld is largely static. Dungeons are in their dungeon caves, but the dungeon that's inside might be different. And it looks like Drone has a bomb, as we're syncing things up a little bit.
Always nice to get that bomb drop on the 1 count. And finds level 9 where level 3 is.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way, I suppose.
You get it out of the way, but you don't want to see it there because that's one less dungeon close to start where you can find useful items.
Very true.
Drone's going to go to 1. Rick, I think, is going to at least try and farm this bomb.
Rick needs the stealth post to go away. There you go. I didn't get the 1. That's unfortunate.
I thought Rick had killed an enemy somewhere along the way, but
well. Did he? I must not have seen it then. But level 2 is at the level 1 spot. Not a bad dungeon to find early on.
Always good to find the easy dungeons.
Especially
always
with the
good to find that
Triforce. Oh my.
1 less floor drop to find in this mess of level 2.
Looks like a decent enemy set too. Just so far, moblins, not too bad.
Bubbles are a little annoying, but I'm more concerned about the lack of doors in this room, honestly.
That is true.
Well, I think if the map is guaranteed to not be behind a bomb wall most of the time.
In early dungeons, I believe that's correct.
Oh
and
no, Drone! Don't do this.
Game just crashed. That was weird. I don't know if that was an intentional reset. That was a weird sound his game just made.
No, that sounds like an NES locking.
Yeah. Luckily, he saved after finding level 9 and getting the bomb drop, so he didn't lose that progress. So.
Yeah, still has the bombs. He knows where the Triforce is, so he not very much lost. The biggest thing he doesn't have is the map.
I wonder if he memorized the map in the 10 seconds where he had it before his game crashed.
It did look pretty linear.
Yeah, it did.
So I think he knows this is the only room that's going to be down, and he knows he has to bomb to the right. Now he has that key as well.
The map looked like a hangman, I believe, if I remember correctly. For those of you who like to play.
I mean, Rick's got it now. We've got a little bit of that kind of hook appearance.
And I'd be very, very surprised if Drone, Rick cleared this room because it's an awful combat room with the bubbles everywhere.
The biggest thing to remember about this whole setup was that it was a very linear. That's what the biggest thing to get out of it.
Yep.
Good thing he got that to Dongo.
Nice.
Rick, without his bombs, is just going to get out of here. Is that a bait block?
It is a bait block, but it's not a real bait block because there is no room above it. So it's a good old fake bait block.
Yep. So that's not happening. Drone's trying to remember where the offshoot in the hook is.
This is not the room you want to be in at this point in the seed with no ladder and no good weapon. This will take him about 18 minutes to clear with the lag.
Yeah, chat saying the correct thing there. The offshoot's to the left, so he's never going to find anything bombing right. Rick is, without his bombs, he's off to level 6. Ooh, nice clip to grab the bombs.
That's awesome.
Rick finds a bomb shop at the Arrow Shop location. Vanilla price on the bombs. You know, in 2 nights now, I've called 2 races.
Quite the vanilla.
And both of them had the power bracelet there. What's up with that?
Wow. What are the odds?
Rick not even going the rest of the way to see what's in vanilla level 6.
That's a very curious decision. I at least want to know what level that is. What if it's level 1? Interesting.
Yep. Arrows at the candle shop. That's good. It's good to know. Mm-hmm. It's just that when you get that bow out of level 2, you know what to do with it.
Just lay on the floor waiting for you. Always nice to find.
Good find for RC drone.
Question is, what's the second item in 2? It's the red ring.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently
Rick's
level 2 is the
place
to be once you get a bomb. Let's hope Rick goes back as soon as possible.
He might not, but I mean, he'll be happy when he goes there, but I'm not sure he's ever going to find that red ring. He does find the blue candle at the rare shop.
That is a cheap candle. That's nice.
Wouldn't be surprised if Rick tries to build up his money right here, right now.
Now let's see if it's a decent medium secret will do it. Ooh, that's exactly enough.
Yep. Oh my goodness, you're right.
He's not going to go get it right now, though. Let's hope he goes back to level 2. He'll be very, very pleased with what he finds.
He might.
I wondered if
be
he
going
can
there.
consider not buying the candle once he sees the bow and buy the arrows instead. That'd be an interesting decision.
I feel like he's
Paul's voice-
still.
Yeah, Paul's voice are on the overworld, so it's not critical to have arrows at this point, knowing they're not in dungeons, not blocking
Yeah.
stuff.
You still buy that candle, I think. You
I think
need
so.
to have access to level 8 spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean you there's 2 large secrets I believe in the game that are underneath candle spots. If you get the candle, you're going to be
correct.
in the money anyway. So RC
That's
Drone, I
correct,
believe,
yeah.
just picked up the other piece of jewelry.
It's always nice to have access to money if at all possible. I mean, you can, in that case, get the candle, burn for money, and then pick up big secrets so you can afford the arrows.
Yup. So both runners with the power bracelet from under the Armos. RC Drone into level 4 at the level 6 spot here. Ooh, blue landmos too. I missed those before.
Drone can't do much in that direction.
Rick's gonna see
Oh,
what's
that's
in
cute.
this room. There's nothing here.
Just notice that Drone has 4 keys already. How'd that happen?
Rick might be finding a key too. Level 2 was kind of loaded with him. Rick's up to
Yeah.
3 already.
He is. And again, not bad on combat in this level 4s too.
Yeah, the enemy set seems to be kind here, which it'll help
We say that
Rick,
now.
but yeah, we haven't seen the Wizrobes yet.
Not yet. They're waiting for us somewhere.
Extra key for Rick. I think both items are there in the bottom.
And he'll be very pleased with what he sees. But he's got to clear out this laggy
He needs a
lava
heart.
room. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have full hearts too, jeez. I mean, it's still doable. He's got extra bombs now too, he can just bomb them. It's not so bad. Oh wow, look at that. Bombs for days, jeez. There you go. Easy game.
Wands for days
Wand and
too
4.
here.
Wow. We
Nice
are finding-
bomb work from Rick.
I'm very disappointed at the lack of hearts we found already, which is none.
Yeah.
Where's
Watch
the
the
heart?
silver arrows be the white sword item and the hearts be the hard thing to find, except
course.
the overworld still exists.
Absolutely. Let's find 12 important items, but no hearts. And you need hearts to find the one thing you need to beat the game. There's a Triforce in 4 too.
Yep. Good find.
And the classic compass right after the Triforce. Thanks, game. Appreciate it.
Yeah, chat's pointing it out too, because we're kind of following Rick's progress a little bit as well. RC Drone, you pointed out he had 5 keys. He's down to 1.
Emphasis on had.
0.
Yes. This could be it's probably the item room. Maybe it's the any key. Oh, it's not even an item. Go figure.
So Rick's gonna have that 1 extra key out of 2, although I don't think he ever went down to find that key.
Yeah, but sometimes, 1 extra key can be all the difference. There's Red
Rick.
Ring.
He found
happy
the
to see
item he
that.
doesn't need, but he's gonna really like.
Oh yeah.
No, this isn't the bow room, is it?
It is. There
No,
it is.
that's it. Now he's out of here.
The blue Lamo is doing a very poor job of guarding it. Interesting, he didn't pick up a single rupee in that dungeon. He still has exact money for the candle. Which I think is what he's gonna go get right now. And he's gonna see the arrow shop here also. Drone finally having some heart, because you gotta have heart.
Gotta have heart.
Probably gonna check the coast item on his travels down in the coast.
I guess the... Well, if he doesn't have a candle yet, which I guess he doesn't, that's why
Right.
he's not checking that secret spot.
Yep. I'm sure if he had the candle, he wants some money. Coast item is the special boomerang. If I saw that correctly.
Magical boomerang on the coast.
I'm sure they'll be making a beeline back to that spot once they have the ladder to get that item.
They might. I don't see TGE in the race, though.
Nope. Did Drone get the floor item in 4? I did not see.
I did not
Because
catch it.
he didn't. He has no extra hearts, and there's no other items seen. So I'm pretty sure he did not see that. But I'm pretty sure that he was. Was there a ladder block in there? There was a tea room, and I couldn't know if he could get around the sides, possibly.
Yeah, I remember the tea room. 1 item out of 4, not bad with the Triforce. At this point, you're really just hoping it's not the Triforce. Easy
Very
is
nice.
1, 2, 3.
Very
Rick
nice
gets the
big
large
secrets.
secret.
Absolutely. Good arrow money right there. Quite possibly. As level 3 is at the level 2 spot. And another Triforce in
Another
the first
early
room.
Triforce.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. This would be a good, from the Router's Relish tournament we got. You know, Triforce is in the first room of dungeons that have no important items. Just take the Triforce and go. But we do find Uncle Wizzy's house. Finally.
Level 3 was trying to lay low here. Just look at that map.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's good.
What?
The orange Wizrobes are not strong.
Drone's really just looking for a floor drop as Rick sees the scrap metal on the coast.
He's going to get to check to see what's at the level 8 spot. Ah,
It's a
level
6. Starting
There's
at
an
the
important
bottom
item
row.
early. An important item early in 6. It could give him a bit of a lead here. Because Drone may not, unless Drone finds a red candle somewhere, he's not going to be in this spot for a while.
At this point, the only kind of big items, I think you're looking at White Sword or Recorder, which happens to be in
And
level
there's the
3,
Recorder.
not level 6.
Speaking of the
rcdrone
Recorder,
picking it up.
there it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is favoring kind of just jet execution levels at this point. Things are feeling easy.
I mean, when you don't find any floor hearts anywhere. Oh, there's a nice room to get stuck in. Ugh. That is not where you want to be. I mean, he can still clear it because the Wizrobes won't go along the top row, so he's just gonna get stuck in this pattern. But I mean, never mind. I was
I
wrong.
was gonna say, I mean, they can get up there.
Only if they want to. Of course, with Red Ring, it makes it a little bit easier to survive. I hope you're keeping track of the hits because I've lost count already.
I haven't been counting.
11, 12, I don't know.
So yeah,
That
at
was a
this
really good
point, I
job
feel
putting
like
that one
Rick's 2 big items, I guess the ladder and the White Sword, unless
Or
you
the
want to also
raft,
count in
or
there
the
silver
raft,
arrows
yeah,
and the
or
raft as
required
required
raft would be
items.
good, yeah. But knowing level 6, I mean, it could just have 2 hearts buried deep. They'll take 20 minutes of combat to get to, which would be unfortunate.
Yeah, he's been in here long enough, though.
Oh, that map. Ugh.
That's that enemy from Mega Man 2 at the beginning of Wily 2 at the top of Crash Man stage, as the ladder is not in level 6 either.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on the floor in level 3.
Oh, it looks like I apologize. The Triforce was these 2 rooms into level 3, not 1 room. Not quite as good as I thought.
Close enough. These red Lionels also rolled down, we're noticing now.
Yeah, they did. Just a simple one shot will take them out.
So everything coming up drone.
Oh, it's, he's the number 1 seed for a reason.
Now, there's a lot of stuff that Rick just hasn't gone into yet, like level 2. He is in level 6, which Drone hasn't had the chance to, the pleasure of exploring.
Mm-hmm.
But if Drone finds a raft, especially if he finds a silver arrow as well, Drone's not really going to care about looking for an item in 6. He's just going to say, where's that Triforce? Get me out of here.
Absolutely. But of course, if Silvers and Raft are both in 6,
Yeah.
could be the
And
entire
then
different
Rick's
direction.
going to have a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. If the like red candle's in 9 or something, where Drone's gonna eventually just have to buy the candle in the rare shop. You never know.
Might take Drone some time. And the white sword heart can be picked up for 5 hearts.
Gotta have heart. So there is a ladder block in level 6. The top left rooms are ladder blocked behind that Goma.
Uh-oh.
So that could be a thing. Drone walking up the mountain to get to Vanilla 5.
I don't think we've seen anything in 6 yet. Just a bunch of
just
keys on the ground.
Level 7 is at Vanilla 5. So that means we are down to level 1 and level 8 are the blocked dungeons.
Oh, we've got a Spectacle Rock somewhere too.
Oh, Spectacle Rock too? Yeah, you're right. So what level am I missing? 5. 1, 5, and 8, yes. That's a lot of missing items.
That is.
Ooh,
Top
the Triforce is ladder blocked.
Triangle.
The Triforce is ladder blocked.
Oh my goodness!
Oh jeez.
This map for level 7 is ladies and gentlemen, avert your eyes.
That is a map that exists.
Stream is becoming decent. Rick does see a heart in the middle. It's a ladder block heart in level 6, and the Triforce and the floor item ladder blocked. At least it's just the heart container.
Still doesn't make you feel any better, I'm sure. That could be an item in level 7 also, guarded by 8 blue Wizrobes. Ugh.
Was this the starting segment? I don't think it really was.
I don't think so. I think you started the top right.
Yeah, there will be 3 transport staircases in here, I think.
Yep, that is correct. Although if anyone can take down 8 blue Wizrobes with just a wooden sword and 6 hearts and red ring, he could do it.
Red ring's gonna help an awful lot, and there was some good bomb work here. Rick trapped in with some blue Lanmos, the Danger Noodles.
Alright, let's see if it pays off. And it does.
What?
And it does. That's a beautiful thing.
The fix is in, everybody.
Who else but Drone would find the any key with only 1 key?
No, I don't think those top left rooms were ladder blocked. Oh, no, I'm still looking at the blinking thing. Rick finds the staircase item somewhere else in 6, and it is a heart.
2 hearts. 2 hearts, and a ladder blocked heart, and a ladder blocked Triforce. That early level 6 did not pay off for Rick, unfortunately. But he's going to get arrows.
He's going to have the exploration advantage for whenever it comes time to go back. But Drone, as soon as he gets that compass, is going to know exactly where he wants to go and get out of there.
Oh, yeah. And if he goes back there with the ladder in hand, I mean, he's going to just get the Triforce and go, most likely.
Yeah, Rick's hoping that when Drone goes back, he is still missing the raft.
Alright, Rick can take his chances in level 3.
Hopefully Rick finds this ladder and one... What else was in here? Ladder and recorder very quickly.
Yeah, right.
Drone's gonna press his luck and clear out another blue Wizrobe room.
Interesting decision, because he knows it's not a staircase item, but it is a staircase transport. I guess it takes him, it's going to almost guaranteed take him to the Triforce. Assuming it's not the other transport. Nope, no it is. Never mind. Never mind.
Rick grabs that recorder.
I don't remember where the ladder was.
It's gotta be in the back. It's gotta be in the back of Rick's mind that Drone's already got these items as he picks them up. Rick is working those wood arrows on the Zulls, going down to that. Didn't see if a wood sword did them in, but they certainly don't have more than 2 hit points.
I think we haven't seen any before we had a wand on Drone's side, so we never had a chance to kill them with just wood sword.
Rick gonna grab the recorder and run, it looks like.
Boy.
You've got to go back in there, Rick.
Okay, he is. Thank goodness. Drone is done with level 7, most likely. Because he got the any key. Did he get another item?
I
don't
didn't
think so.
see another item.
He does
He
have.
still
He has a
only has
recorder
6
though.
hearts.
It's an easy,
Yes.
easy dungeon to get back to. Especially he knows that 1 and 8, one of the two at least, if not both, are recorder or raft block. So.
Yeah, the recorder I feel like is like the big item in all of these seats. Really, no matter what the flag set is, for the most part, as long as recorder takes you to dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
you've
that's so
already cleared.
important given that the dungeons are so far, especially if you're trying to get to somewhere like Vanilla 9. If you already go up there once, you don't want to walk up there again if you don't have to.
Right, like you are free, a lot freer to leave dungeons. Rick stabbed us all, and it split. So
That answers that question as we find level 1 at
Yep.
Spectacle Rock.
always good to see level 1 and its trio of items.
So
Rick
we are on
just
the hunt
noped
for
out of that
silvers.
blue Wizrobe room.
Oh, really? So looking for silvers
Nice
and raft.
Actual
two-
useful compass.
Say it ain't so.
But it is.
It is.
I want to say the ladder was off to the right side of this dungeon.
Wow. I don't think levels get more linear than that level 1.
Oh my goodness. It's like a little box down there.
It's a dog
You were
leg
saying
left.
that, You were implying that there was another level that looked like the Hangman.
Yeah, that was level 2.
Yeah.
You got a heart in the
Heart
floor.
in one.
Yeah, heart. Don't get Y-Force drone. There you go.
Confirming that there's a Triforce in that room.
Confirming the compass is working as intended.
This is not a segmented one, so this is going to be the item.
Drone, you disappoint me. You gotta have heart.
Yeah. Was there a key in that room?
Yes,
So
that
we're
was
gonna
a
leave
key.
the
That
dig
was a
dogger
key.
alone.
A key 2 pixels into the room, so you barely saw it.
Yeah, I thought I heard the little.
Oh, and the red candle. Oh, drone, that's a beautiful thing for drone. So much for buying the candle. Doesn't need to do that now.
No, doesn't need to hunt it down anymore. So another domino against Rick, who's still looking for this ladder. Was it all the way off to the right? No, there it is.
Not sure how he feels about that find.
I feel like he's spending about as much time in 3 as Drone did, honestly, because Drone cleared out some of those blue Wizard rooms that Rick said nope to.
Wonder if Rick's going to take a quick pit stop back at level 6 to get the Triforce. Yep, looks like he is.
Yeah,
Probably a good idea while he's right there.
yeah, it's true. He's not going to be closer than this again.
Drone is heading that way. So the
we're
question is,
hoping-
where's the raft? So the raft is probably in level 8, which is at the recorder level 7 spot, if I had to guess.
Yeah, if you're Rick, you're hoping Drone spends a whole lot of time in 6 looking for an item that he's gonna find out is just a heart. If you're Drone, you're thinking, I've got the recorder. Do I get the Triforce and get out of here? Oh, he's gonna buy the arrows too now.
He's gonna buy the arrows. I don't blame him one bit. He knows the arrows are here because he saw the candle shop earlier,
They've
and he knows
both
he doesn't need bait because he saw the bait block. So that's
right. There's really no reason to hold on to that cash. You might as well get the arrows.
good. Absolutely. Pretty much, we're down to a bomb upgrade now. The only thing they would want to buy. Haven't even seen one yet though. Look at that Triforce just sitting there on the floor, casually behind a ladder block. I was waiting for you guys.
Goma guarded the Triforce in level 6. Just saying. Granted, you could walk around him.
Granted, not very well, but I guess technically you are correct.
He built a moat. He spent the shutter
did.
door money on a moat.
he at least made you have something to get over water, so you gotta give him credit for that.
Rick picking up some arrows here, I guess.
Yeah. Although he has the wand now, I assume.
I don't think
Maybe
Rick's
he did
been
get the
into
wand?
level 4 yet.
Oh, that's right, he hasn't even been to 4 yet, you're right.
So I'm not sure what he's gonna use this money for.
It's gotta be arrows. I mean, he had less than 30, I think. And when it's your only main source of power right now, you're probably gonna use a lot of them.
So Rick's gonna pick up that heart, so he knows he's now guaranteed the white sword item. He does not know it is just a 7th heart.
I'm sure he'll be more than happy to take it, though.
I mean, as long as it's there. Faster to grab than the staircase item.
All that way to get this heart, you might as well get it.
You earned that heart.
Yes.
Go ahead and say it.
Drone is going the way where he's going to find the staircase heart here. Yep, there it is. Obviously doesn't pick it up because he didn't pick the other one up. Not surprising there.
It does feel like he found that one a lot faster than Rick did, but he still hasn't... I guess he still hasn't seen the staircase heart, and he still hasn't discovered where in 6 the Triforce lies. He's not quite in the right area.
No. Well, Rick took a staircase to the middle left part, which took him to the compass, and the ground heart, and he saw the ladder block. And Drone didn't take that way.
I don't remember seeing these rooms on Rick's side, and you're right, Rick did have the compass. I didn't see where he collected it. But Drone's not in the right place.
Yeah, no, Rick saw the ladder heart and then bailed because he had seen everything else already. So he never got to these 4 rooms that have nothing important, which Drone just found. Alright, so Rick's in 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's in the right place either, but his first staircase he's finding is a transport. I think Drone found the Any key almost first.
If it's this should take him to the bottom left, yes. So if he clears the 8 blue Wizrobe room to the left, he's going to get his Any key with 7 keys instead of 1, but what are you going to do?
Rick pausing a moment to vomit upon seeing the map.
Thank goodness we don't have his stream audio up. Would not want to hear that.
As we said earlier, this map is obscene. It's banned in 48 states.
The question is, which 48?
The world may never know. Oh, Drone's gonna go straight to it.
Wow.
But Drone, as we said earlier, still
looking
missing
for items.
some items.
It's tough. He's gonna take it. He's probably not gonna go back in, I wouldn't think, because he's got that whole middle of 6 to clear to find a floor drop. I have a hunch he's not gonna do that.
You've got to grab it while you're up there. You're in the dead end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a recorder.
Again, he's got a recorder. He can go back if he needs to, but he knows he has level 8 still to find with 3 items in it. That's probably a better play in his mind, trying to find the required items. Yeah, assuming that level 8 is on the recorder spot. It could be level 5.
Rick finds the Any key, having cleared out the blue Wizrobe collection. Drone at this point, though, I mean, yeah, he's got to look through this dungeon. This is becoming more and more likely to be where the raft is. I think we just have a floor item in 4 as the unseen things.
And a floor item in 7, I think? I think we only found 1 item in 7 as well.
Yeah.
I don't think Drone cleared the rest of the middle of 7 trying to find a second item.
And go ahead, everybody, name that tune for the recorder.
There's a map for level 8 as well. Jeez. Amazingly, it's not segmented. There are silver arrows. Everything coming up Drone.
Yep. Rick needs to find the raft on the floor in 7. Like, it needs to just manifest.
Yeah. It needs to be there somewhere. He's really on this Gleeok fight, he really is missing that wand pickup.
In chat saying, and they're actually right, this is, as far as level 8s can be, pretty linear.
Yeah. Not the big block of rooms that level 6 was. Oh, you want decisions on where to go? Here, take one path through the entire dungeon.
This kind of winding path through here. Rick dodging around everything with his, even with a red ring, 1.5 hearts. Rick without the benefit of the wand for combat. He's been relying on his archery skills.
They've been doing them well so far. Well, the red Lionel's rolled down, but the blue one's rolled up, unfortunately.
Those hit
Nice
points
clock,
had to
though.
go somewhere.
They did, yes. I guess they shared them.
Mugger room, but we have the any key.
Highly ineffective Mugger room.
Have 5 of the infinite supply of keys.
What is infinity minus 5 anyway, for all you philosophical thinkers out there? I'll let you think about that one. Pretty sure this is the transport to the Triforce for on Rick's side, so he's going to dig that second item out. He needs it to be the raft really badly.
That means Drone's gonna find it right now, right?
Right. Literally at the same time he finds the heart container, Drone's going to find the raft. Could be under this Goma. Goma has the raft? Only got half a heart, jeez.
Come on, Goma.
Goma, you let me down. So where is this floor drop on level 7?
I'm not sure yet. We've seen a lot of rooms. I don't think there's anything we can't kill. Oh, Rick needs those bombs.
Did Rick clear all the Gleoks? He found like Gleoks back to back or something. I don't know if he cleared them both. Because with only wood
Rick's
swords
been
and
running
2
around
hearts.
with low health here for a long time.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna take this Triforce and then go right back in. Because he only has, what, 3 rooms left in 7, I think? So...
If it's 3, that's crazy.
Yeah, he has those 3 middle rooms underneath the A. I don't think he went into those rooms.
But
No,
Rick
I
also
guess not.
knows... Rick knows his competition, knows he has a recorder. He's got to feel like he's behind.
Interesting decision to not clear it out. I mean, maybe there was another block there I didn't see, but I think it was a 4-headed Gleok that he should be able to kill with 7 hearts wood sword.
Yeah, Rick still hasn't even seen level 4.
No, and that's unfortunate. I mean, or level 1 or level 8, so it's...
There's the white sword, one of the
on
few
floor.
items RC Drone might have still been interested in other than the raft.
Yep. I'm really curious. I mean, Drone's passed up only 2 heart containers, I think. Where are these heart containers? I mean, we're looking at probably gonna have 2 heart containers and 9, probably.
Well, we know a bunch are in level 6.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's a couple in level 1.
Yep.
Ooh.
Rick is not
Lead
going
with
towards
a,
the map in level 1.
Natural segment in level 8.
Oh.
Drone can't bomb down.
It deceived me.
Well, there's a heart in
Heart
8.
container, gotta have heart,
Sec-
except if you're Drone.
I think that's the second heart in 8 at that.
Did he
One
pass?
is
Was
short.
there was a heart in the top part of level 8 too? Yeah, you're right. Oh no, it was silvers. No, it's silvers.
Silver heart in 8, I believe.
No, white sword. Silvers, white
Oh,
sword.
you're right. It was a white sword.
Yeah. Rick gonna do it correctly. Gotta have heart. Drone is done with level 8. But he doesn't have the raft to get to level 5. So, where is he going to go?
He's
4
got
or
everything
7?
in 1.
Well, he's not going to go to 4. He cleared 4, so he's... So does that mean it has to be in 7?
He cleared 1, 2, 3. We have a floor. Where was the one on the floor?
Yes. Yeah, Rick
So
didn't
we
get either
haven't
item
seen
out
a
of 4.
stair item in 4.
That's right.
5, trying to remember what was in 5.
5 is the raft block dungeon.
Oh, well, there you go.
So we have no idea what's there. All right, so drone's gonna see.
6 was a pair of hearts. 7 was an any key in the stairs and an unknown on the floor. So really, it's either 4 or 7.
Yeah. I mean, Rick's gonna be kicking himself if it's in 7, and he had a chance to clear out these Gleeoks. Oh, never mind. It's a heart. Level 4 is the correct answer.
And Rick grabbing his Triforce out of level 1, going to that level 4 spot.
So that really goes back to the decision that he made not to check the level 6 spot. That he up and ate and saved away from it. I wonder if he had gone that way.
So Drone's going to elect to check 6 over 4.
He didn't find the floor heart in 6.
Right.
So,
we know it's in a moat room.
I think it was in the middle part of the dungeon, if I remember correctly.
Right. Well, I think so. So Rick needs to charge forward here, still needing the Triforce out of 8
and
Zelda's 4.
Room. Zelda's room is in level 6.
Interesting decision, though, to dig 6 over 4.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of the go in the bigger, more monstrous dungeon because the game knows.
Possibly.
But in this,
I can't remember how much of 4 he cleared. I mean, if he only cleared a few rooms, maybe he had less to clear in level 6, possibly.
Could be that. But if the 1 was a there's the heart. If the 1 was a floor drop, then in 4, you know you're looking for a staircase room. Those are the only possibilities.
Actually, I think the 1 was a staircase item, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, that means Rick is going to find the raft momentarily, I think, because this 4 actually looks pretty tiny, which is interesting.
Yeah, Rick is relying on Ganon at this point.
Gambling on a hide-and-seek game gone wrong.
Drone actually getting the map this time.
I wonder if there was a key block or something level 4, that's why Drone didn't go any further. I remember he had a lot of keys, but then he lost them all.
Yeah, so, it was this 4 that ate them all up.
Yeah. I mean, there was some reason why he didn't dig 4 for the second item at the start. Or earlier, rather.
It's got to be to the right, I think. Granted,
I think Rick is in the room with the wand. I think this was where the wand was. Which he'll definitely be happy to see.
Drone hasn't checked these 2 key blocks.
Why is it you get all the bomb drops when you're full of bombs? It's amazing.
Game knows.
Game knows.
You're only allowed to get bomb drops if you have at least 7.
Yes, exactly.
The first bomb drop is free. Drone actually.
The second one is only free if you have more than 10. Oh, there's where the wand was. All right. I'm sure Rick is happy to see that. A weapon upgrade doesn't cost money. I'm curious now how many arrows he's fired since he bought the arrows.
So, Drone likely to be walking into the raft room here.
There it is, just sitting on the floor. I mean, it was out of the way, I guess. That's why I never went to it.
That was also behind a locked door, so...
Yeah, it could have been a key issue, I guess.
Yeah, Rick is gonna probably check these bottom 2 rooms, not see a raft, and get out of here. Get the Triforce at least, and then go check. Because Rick knows as well, you need that raft, and you don't want to gamble on something being an 8 if you have just one item in a small 4.
Too. I mean, he's not anywhere near go mode.
Oh my goodness,
so
you're right.
I gotta think that he's gonna get the second item in here no matter what. because he knows he's 40 minutes in against Drone, who commonly finishes the season under 50 minutes. That he needs.
All hail.
All hail.
Wooden boomerang on the floor in level 5, everybody. Drone leaves it there.
There'll be no boomerangs tonight.
Ooh, there's
Another
still...
segmented dungeon.
Rick may still get it.
That's true.
But yeah, Drone, we didn't say the magic words. Drone is in go mode. Just needs a Triforce out of 5.
The question is, where is it?
I was wondering why Rick was killing those enemies, and as soon as the blue moblin dropped the bomb, he got out of there. So he was just farming.
Always a good idea when you're under, when you only have 2 or 3 bombs to at least kill bomb droppers, because you never know when you're going to run out, which will happen, and always happen very quickly.
So yeah, at this point, we pretty much know where all the items are. So Drone's going to grab this Triforce. He doesn't care about finding the book.
That was the nice quick 9, nice quick 5 for him.
So I'm just looking down the middle of the chart here. The book's the only item unaccounted for.
Yeah, and most likely it's the book and 2 or 3 hearts between 5 and 9. That's pretty much all that's unknown at this point.
I think we know it's 2 hearts and a book between
it's gotta
them.
be.
So 9 has at least 1 heart.
That feeling when you found every item in the game in only 41 minutes?
My goodness.
Easy game, right?
He actually has found them all.
Yep. And he knew where the raft was, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure he was 100% sure the raft had to be in 4. He cleared everything else. Is that a forced path in 9?
Wow.
Interesting.
Rick grabbing another big secret.
We do have Wizrobes in 9, so they're waiting for him.
Red ring and white sword, that's all a lot of the top runners need.
He's probably thinking, ooh, white sword. Upgrade.
It's a free upgrade. Even if it's down the stairs, it takes about as much time to grab it as it's going to save you on Ganon, and it still hurts everybody else too, so you might as well get it.
Absolutely.
Are these the arrows?
And there is Zelda.
Uh-oh.
Zelda's in the V column in the 3rd row.
Good find for Drone. Rick
So
has the silvers
we're listening
also
for
in
a
go
big
mode.
roar. Yep.
Well, books in 9.
Confirmed. We have confirmed the location of all the items. Thank you, Mr. Drone. That's a nice easy path to get to Zelda, too. Even if Ganon's in a far-flung corner, is quick up and A, get you back to Zelda quickly.
And so it's up
We're
to
listening for the
Ganon.
roar. If we hear the roar of Ganon, it'll be 1 room away. Haven't heard him yet, though.
Yep, the roar. We found the door. We need the boar.
The door and the boar. I like that.
I think
Thanks, old man.
I think the new line is a roar and a door, but the roar does come from a boar.
Yeah. I like it.
And so it's this commentary that we do adore. Can you rhyme door with adore? It feels like cheating the more I think about it.
It does, but hey, if you can pull it off, more power to you.
The roar of Gliok. Roar of any boss could mask the roar of Ganon, so we'll see if Drone backs out of this room after slaying the dragon and just comes back in.
And also in shapes, the only room that goes dark is Ganon's room, so if you see a room go dark, you know you're in the right room. Right, it was not masking Ganon's roar.
Yep, you have to be sure. Drone trying to find this bomb hole, and we really haven't seen much of the 9 and final column.
No.
Just kind of that early opening room.
Not surprisingly, Ganon is still using his super secret wall technology to keep the walls from being bombed. I wonder what those walls are made of. If bombs can't destroy them.
Probably whatever the Master Sword's made out of.
Yeah, could be. That is a roar. Ganon is nearby. He is not to the right, though.
The fabled rupee boss.
Yes. Interesting that drone didn't go up there. Then he could have confirmed which direction Ganon was.
I feel like he's been in that up direction, but I guess he will at least check it out now-ish.
I guess so, since he's not going that way. So I suppose that confirms that he is one room below. He can't
It
get
would
to it,
seem
though.
likely.
So we forgot the last step. Okay, we know where he is. Now, how do we get there? That is the question. Look at this, the bomb dropped right on time.
Well, oh!
Can't go this way, though. Interesting.
We can still go down. But
You go right?
are we in row 2 right now?
We are, but you can't go right. We may be looking at a magical staircase situation. There's a bomb hole. You can't bomb up here. Nope.
There's a staircase that
We-
goes to that room.
We need a staircase. You know, it could just be it could just be as easy as this corridor staircase here. Just takes you one room right or something. But I was gonna try diamond staircase first. Okay.
I mean, diamonds,
That is not the right choice.
not Zelda's best friend today.
Nope.
Rick gets the map in 5.
He goes down to one bomb. Oh look, a bomb drop. Oh look, a bomb drop on the floor.
I call hacks.
Amazing. Amazing. That's interesting. He didn't clear the double block room to see if it was a staircase.
Also, still hasn't checked that corridor
Maybe he
staircase from a while back.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't think it's a magical staircase situation. He's trying to get there another direction? Very interesting. He knows he's getting all the bomb drops, so he's going to go bomb on the walls. I mean, makes sense.
And yeah, he's just been finding bombs.
I mean, for all the bomb drops he's got, he still only has 5 bombs left.
I think this is the Triforce room for Rick.
Yes,
Or-
yes it is.
We're very close to it.
So Rick has made a nice comeback. Ganon is doing his thing to be. I guess it wasn't. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Get that Triforce, Rick. Good. So
Rick
will be
now
at 9 shortly.
eligible to join Drone in line, but Drone with a significant exploration advantage. Rick basically needs to luck into the staircase.
Yeah. Is this corridor staircase the answer? It is not.
Unless it's a double magic staircase.
That would be a thing. There's another one. Is this the way to go? Now we still have another item also. So there could be an item staircase still out there. No, that's not it either. How many
Reverse
staircases
C.
Is that 4 staircases he's found? Wow.
Rick is in 9. Drone. He's in a Triforce room that has 5 rupees in it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the way the start came out to be. Normally when there's only one direction at start, that means something important is hidden in the, to the left or up from start. And in this case it is Ganon. And Drone finds another bomb on the floor with 1 bomb left. How does he do it? He can't
Rick-
get a wall to bomb though.
Rick
Oh,
did not
goodness.
find that white sword in level 8, so he's going to be stabbing things. He's using his silver arrows with prejudice, though.
Well, he's leveled up his archery skill so far that that's no problem for him.
And Rick is just walking right by some of these staircases.
It's interesting to see how players play level 9, whether you take every staircase you see or take no staircase at all.
They're actually in about the same room.
Yeah, look at that.
Rick
They're in one room
one
apart.
room ahead of them.
That's crazy. After everything that's happened so far, they just entered the same staircase.
Oh, watch
They're
this
room
be
for
it.
room.
Ooh.
Is that the right area?
They're in the
Gotta
area.
go left, right? Gotta go left. Left? Oh, I think left is the right way. Yeah. Ganon's one room left, isn't he? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Rick, that's a shame. You're 2 rooms away.
Well, Rick's still gonna get here pretty
Oh, my
quick,
goodness, this is
but Drone knows where Zelda is, and I'm not sure if Rick does.
Oh man. Yeah, he doesn't know where Zelda is too. But I mean, Rick took the absolute correct path in 9 to get Ganon. But it's gonna be just a little bit too short, unfortunately.
Maybe Drone will get a hug.
He needs 2 of them. Can't get the stun lock.
Drone has the white sword as well, though, and that's really
There you
going to do it right there. Very nice from Drone, taking out the pig without too much trouble. Makes some bacon. Rick's going to make the jelly, but he's going to be jelly of RC Drone.
Drone may be jelly of Rick's time in level 9, though.
Oh,
Drone's
definitely.
been here for over 10 minutes, I think, so. And Rick not nearly that long.
Yeah, I mean, Rick does still need to find the kidnapped.
Yeah.
To return chaos to Hyrule, but Rick discovering that this is a dead end.
One of many dead ends.
And that should do it.
Looks like RC Drone is going to finish in first place with an official SRL time of 51 minutes and 50 seconds. GG.
GG, very nice from RC Drone. Now this was kind of a jet seed. I don't think it's going to take Rick too much longer, but Drone just kind of making the right choices early on.
Absolutely.
Early on early? What am I talking about? You know what I mean.
I knew exactly what you meant. It's all good.
Just got to call myself on it, too. This is one of those seeds. What were like his early dungeon items were what? The recorder, the ladder, the bow, the any key, the wand, red ring. Even if Rick got some of those as well.
Looks like we do have Drone in the commentator's booth. GG to you.
GG.
Hey, thanks guys.
Very well played for not a very good time for finding almost every item in the game. Well done.
Yeah, I was pretty worried about that, and it wasn't until the 5th staircase that I finally found the path to Ganon, who was in fact staircase blocked.
Yeah, that was a very interesting magic staircase situation. I'm disappointed you didn't find the second heart or the heart in level 9. There's still at least 1 staircase left, but what can you do?
Yeah, I'm just relieved to come away with a win here. There's definitely, since I had to find every item and dig so deep into 9, I could definitely have gotten sniped here.
Yeah, I mean Rick is probably going to spend a lot less time in 9 because you were room for room when you were on the way to Ganon, but he didn't know where Ganon was at the time. He just took the right path.
He just walked in and found it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where Zelda is, so that was the advantage that you had. But he's most likely going to take at least probably 5 minutes less in level 9, most likely. So he made up a lot of ground. You were ahead significantly in like the middle part of the race.
Yeah, Rick's gonna find Zelda right here.
There we go.
Rick's going to finish with an SRL time of 54:11. Not even 3 minutes behind Drone.
Yes. Very well played, GG to Rick.
And I think he's making his way in here now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what are you thinking there, RC Drone?
Hey Rick, GG.
Oh yeah, GG to you,
Rick.
drone.
Well played for both of you. Well done.
GG.
I just want to say real quick that so I was down to like 4, 7, and 8 for potential items, but I had mismarked on my tracker that I'd pulled both items out of 4. But I knew in my head that I probably didn't pull both items out of 4. I was down to 4, 6, and 7.
We were curious.
So that's why I went to.
We were curious.
So that's why I went to
you
7 and
went
6
back to 4.
first.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, if I didn't mismark the tracker, I definitely would have gone back to 4 first, and this would have been probably a little less stressful.
We were thinking, because I think you went back to 7 and then 6 first, and we were thinking, why didn't you go back to 4? That didn't make any sense, but I guess that's a good reason why.
What were you looking for at that point?
I needed the raft. I needed to get to 5.
Yeah, I think
Drone
Rick,
had
I
an
think-
early trip into level 4, 8 right through
Yeah, I think that
his,
was
like
the
5
main
or 6
difference.
keys, and just didn't get
Mhm.
the raft passage.
4 was rude with how many key doors you came across.
Yeah, there were so many key doors. It was crazy.
Lots of key doors. That one, though, kind of paying off for Drone as the seed went along.
I guess, Rick, what I want to ask you is, I mean, you didn't go. You found the power bracelet and then didn't go to Vanilla 6. I didn't know if there was a reason, a routing choice that you made there for that reason.
Oh, most of it was about my lack of bombs at that point in time. So my strategy usually is to make sure that I'm getting the money for the ring. And I guess at that point in time, because I didn't have any bombs and I've left 2 items behind, and 2, I wanted to maybe get a better chance of scoring up some bombs while trying to figure out where the candle was going to be.
Yeah, that was Drone did get the bomb on the number 1 count, and you didn't, and it took you a while before you got bombs. That was another reason for the early advantage too.
Yeah, going
Literally,
back to 2 was the right choice to get that ring, but the double dip didn't help.
Okay, so I'm taking it he got both items out of 2 relatively fast then.
Correct.
Pretty quickly. You didn't take too much longer to get them as far as your exploration of 2 itself, but the fact that you had to go out, find bombs, and come back.
Yeah, in your spot, Rick, if there had been an important item in 6, because you got to 6 way before Drone did, he actually didn't buy a candle. He found the red candle in level 1, and that was his way to get into level 6.
Right.
If there had been something in 6, then you would have been most likely in the lead. But unfortunately, it was just 2 hearts and a ladder block Triforce.
Yep, which meant I had to come back in once after getting through level 3.
Yep.
And since Drone went to 3 first, there you go. He had a ladder.
Why'd you go to 3 first?
Presumably no candle.
Yeah, with no candle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would do it. Yep.
So yeah, with going to 3 first, 3 was sort of the jackpot there with the recorder and the ladder, and that just kept them moving.
Oh yeah.
You played the seed pretty well, Rick. I mean, look at this. You're what, like 3 minutes apart with this, even still being a jet seed. You got there. You were in 9 several minutes after Drone. You just lucked into the staircase almost immediately to find Ganon.
Yeah, I just wanted to rule out the top left corner before I made any further decisions. So at that point in time, I took staircase 2, and well, okay, that manhandle sounds a little weird.
Yep. You were screen for screen when you were 2 rooms to the right of Ganon. But obviously, Drone had been in there for a few minutes already, so we already knew where Zelda was and had a lot of exploration. But you took the absolute perfect path to get right to Ganon. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the problem was at that point is because I didn't know where Zelda was. That kind of created the ending separation. Because I'm guessing at the end he probably just did a quick up and A, went back to start, and there you are, only 6 rooms away.
You are correct.
I kind of figured that based on the finish time, because my Ganon down was 51:22. I'm glad I got the stun lock on him, but I knew that my Ganon was otherwise rough.
You did miss out on the beautiful white sword in level 8, though. But you were in go mode at the time, so
yeah, Silver's got me there.
For any more items. Yep.
Drone had the nice combat combat on Ganon as well, down to a heart and a half in that room. Both of you with the red ring for pretty much the whole seed, but all the same, avoiding the pile driver there.
So where was the white sword in 8?
It was on the floor. I can't remember what was guarding it, though.
I want to say it was like lower left area. So. You did have to clear the room to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it wasn't on the path of the Triforce then?
No, it was not.
Okay.
But drone at the time didn't have raft, so he was still looking for items.
Right. At that point in time, I was not making any trip out of the way. Once I found that compass, that's it. We're up and we're going right straight there. This is a case where quality of life is nice, but at that point in time, I know I'm up against a great competitor, a great combat player like Drone. I don't have time to kill, and I know if I spend way too much time trying to do things unnecessarily, it's game over for me. I just wish, the any key was nice in 7. I just wished I didn't have to kill 6 blue whiz ropes in order to get it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fun watching Drone do it with only, 6 hearts, red ring, wood sword. That was very well done.
And that's another example. Drone is very well versed at doing things like that, and it doesn't phase him one bit. He knows the perfect patterns to get them for multiple hits, multiple HP hits, and I fling around a bomb and just pray that it actually flies into a blue whiz rope.
Yeah, hope they walk into it. It's a good strat.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I have my hands full with Drone, and I'm happy the fact that I came as close as I did. The fact that we were both in level 9 together, and it wasn't him already at level 9, and here I am just barely getting my 3rd Triforce. I'm happy about the result, and I'm going to give it my all for Game 2 tomorrow night. I've already been in enough elimination matches this tournament, but what the heck? What's a 6?
Absolutely. That's tomorrow night, the same time, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell yourself too short there, Rick. When you go back and you look at the seed, the two things I'm kind of seeing is that Drone got that wand early, and that's your offense sort of advantage, even though you had the bow early shortly after that.
But yeah, then, that's the big reason why you were mentioning level 4. Yeah, that's exactly it.
But then you went to 6 and Drone went to 3. You spent a lot of time in 6 there. Drone just kind of found that Triforce early, already had a recorder and a ladder, and was just out of there. Even with going back later on for the raft, by then it's sort of got a better idea of what you're looking for. I feel like that's part of the difference here.
But all in all, still very well played on both sides.
Definitely.
Absolutely. GG Drone.
Yep, GG Rick.
And we will see both of you tomorrow night at the same time. Not sure of the channel yet, but as always, stay tuned. We'll definitely be anxious to see Game 2.
Yep, GG's everybody. I don't know if there's anything else we had here. Shouts to Speed Gaming for letting us broadcast this whole tournament. Eat My Steel for doing the tracking to keep that middle section with all the items updated for everybody. Yeah.
And looking at the schedule, this is the last race for this tournament tonight, but we do have 3 games on the docket for tomorrow. Thurwolf against Caven at 5 o'clock, Game 2. And Crystal Saber versus Random Effect, another awesome match. Their Game 1 will be at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And obviously, Drone versus Rick Game 2 at 10:30. Lots of wonderful games on the schedule for tomorrow.
So don't miss a race here. This race was pretty close. We're down in the final 8 competitors. Everything's going to be close from here on out.
Absolutely.
So with that, I think we're just going to say goodnight.
Yes, good night and GG to both of you, and we will see you in the next race.
Yep, have a good night, everybody. This is Mr. Cab Chester calling that RC Drone Adirondack Rig race. We'll see you next time.